I am Western.
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 Our students are challenged with a lot of things on their plate, not only academically, but they're juggling work schedules, family, guard duty, all sorts of things, and not to mention finances. My hope is that by contributing to the foundation and the scholarships, that maybe we can lessen the financial burden so they can focus on their studies and be successful.
My wife and I have a scholarship we put together. She's an alum of the nursing program here at Western. And we both knew the struggles we had as students making ends meet, trying to work as many hours as you can and fitting in studies, and we had kids along the way as well, so while we were in school. So hoping our funds would be able to take a little of the pressure off, allow students just to take a breath and be the best they can be as far as students, so they can set themselves up for the future too. And just to take a little bit of the edge where they don't have to work as much, maybe spend a little bit more time studying, or even with family. It's all about balance, and to allow that balance just a little bit. So we're hoping the funds would do that.
Well, I can think of a student in particular who was a scholarship recipient who, towards the end of her career, or at the end of her schooling, I should say, was struggling financially due to her spouse's loss of a job. And there was question about whether or not she could continue the program because she had to work. So she was forced into a situation where she had to choose between work and supporting her family or continuing her education. And the foundation was able to help her out in a way that enabled her to finish her education. And she is now a respiratory therapist working in our community and doing a great job.
I come from a small town called Spooner.
I'm from the Stevens Point area.
I am Jake Stockwell. I'm from Hillsborough, Wisconsin.
I have 2 brothers and family of 5. For the last 5 years, I've been in the fitness industry as a personal trainer and a fitness instructor. I have a young child at home. He's 9 years old, and he and I both moved to the La Crosse area in August.
Some of the activities I was involved in were National Honor Society, FCA, volleyball, forensics. I'm also an oldest child.
And I'm in the electromechanical program. I have 1 brother and 1 sister, and I'm an RA on campus.
I chose Western because Western has a program I was looking for, and so some of my credits are transferable. So when I graduate, if I decide to continue on with my education, my credits can transfer to universities.
When I was looking into the physical therapy assistant program, I did a lot of research, and I looked into a number of the schools in this state. When I called the different schools, Western was the friendliest. They were encouraging, and they sounded excited that I was applying for the program.
I chose Western because I like the one-on-one classroom time that I get. I feel more like a personal connection with the teachers, and the classes are a lot smaller, which I like. And there's a lot more hands-on working going on in the classrooms.
The thing that I really love about the program is all the hands-on experience that we get. We work in small groups and one-on-one. We get to practice the skills that we're going to be learning in a clinic, and it's very much like what we are going to experience when we get out into the real world.
What I like about my program is that my instructors and my classmates are very friendly and helpful, and I like that I get the hands-on experience to help prepare me for my future career.
The thing I like best about the occupational therapy assistant program is the small size and how I have one-on-one instruction.
I like the electromechanical program because it's a lot more hands-on working in the classroom. This program gives me real-world experience.
I applied for this scholarship to allow me to focus on my studies and my family. Because I have a young son who needs me to help him with his schoolwork as well in the evenings, it allows me to focus on my schoolwork during the day and then allow me to focus on him during the evenings.
This gives me the opportunity to put my focus on my schoolwork. Receiving this scholarship really helps me to be able to put all my focus and energy into my school and homework and not worry about how I'm going to be paying for college.
I applied for this scholarship because I needed help to pay for my tuition and to help me buy my books.
I applied for the scholarship because this summer I was working up to 60 hours a week and it just wasn't enough money to cover my finances. So I needed a little bit more just to pay for tuition.
The scholarship helps me by allowing me to not have additional stresses like an extra job so that I can stay focused on family and studies.
The scholarship helped pay for my tuition and it also helped me and my family financially.
Mainly my scholarship money went to books and also it went to my tuition.
My goal for the future is to work as a PTA in a clinic setting for a number of years. And then I'd like to give back by coming back into a collegiate setting where I can teach other students how to do the same job.
My goals for the future are to own my own electrician business and to be my own boss.
My future goals is to finish my associate degree and maybe continue on with my bachelor's degree. And then after I find a job that I will love, I'm hoping to buy a nice house for my family and to travel the world as much as I can.
If I could express my gratitude to my donor, I would say thank you for the opportunity to allow me to focus on my family and my studies.
I'd like to tell my donor thank you so much for your contribution to my education and for helping me reach my dream.
I would like to thank you so much for your generosity because this scholarship not just helped me with my education, but it also helped me and my family.
You made a difference in my life.
We are Western.
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 You can be Western too.
Join us in all that we do to change lives.
And help the families we serve in our communities.
We are Western.
We are Western.